Welcome to a demonstration of how the Digital Training Management System, or DTMS, can assist you in managing your unit training and developing your mission, medal, long-range, and short-range training plans. This video is an overview and is not detailed instruction on how to navigate and operate DTMS. We will begin with the Unit DTMS homepage. This is the DTMS unit homepage. Across the top of the page are tabs to training references and the different calendars within DTMS. The Summary tab gives you a snapshot of alerts, personnel strengths, training schedules, training highlights, and commander assessments. Next, we will look at the planning capability within DTMS. Using the tabs across the top of the page, hover over Planning, then click on Mission Medal to open the Mission Medal page. Here you can record your unit's mission and medal, as well as submit it through the approval process. You can also view your higher headquarters mission and medal, as well as your subordinates. Notice you can hyperlink doctrinal tasks to your unit METs. Now that the tasks are hyperlinked by clicking on either the task number or task name, you can open the task and view the task details. Scrolling down on the task, you can view the task, condition, standards, and performance measures, as well as any supporting collective and individual tasks. This will assist commanders when assessing training proficiency, since the supporting collective and individual tasks are listed in one location, allowing more realistic choices based on the mission and medal training requirements. Each task in the medal plan can be assessed, allowing commanders to focus unit training on needed areas. Once you make your assessments of your unit's current training readiness, you can then begin to develop your long-range plan. DTMS can populate your long-range calendar with the major training events that support your medal. Now that you have your long-range plan set, you can begin to develop the events to support your unit to meet those long-term goals. Once created, these events will populate your short-range calendar as well as your weekly training schedule. From the calendar, you can open the training event details by clicking on the name. Once the event details open, you can also view the roster and the tasks to be trained during the event by clicking on the roster hyperlink or the tasks tab respectively. The company creates and submits the training schedule to the battalion for approval. In the training schedule page, you can see the details of each event. Commanders will also have the Submit for Approval button at the top of the page. Once the training schedule has been submitted, the button will change from Submit for Approval to Retract Submission. The upper left corner of the event page displays the status of the training schedule. Once a training schedule has been submitted, the next higher headquarters receives a notice on their homepage in the alerts area that the training schedule for that period has been submitted, and a link to the training schedule is listed in the training schedules area of both the unit and the higher headquarters. At the unit level, after the training event is conducted, you can evaluate the roster to pass or fail the soldiers, and those results will populate each of your soldiers' individual training records and provide a unit record of the task. Each soldier's individual training record travels with him or her electronically to each new assignment, providing training record transfer continuity and accuracy. When viewing the individual training record, or ITR, it defaults to the Summary page. To view the tasks a soldier has trained on, click on the Job Book tab. In the Job Book, there are 5 different tabs: AWT, Deployment, Individual, Local, and Mandatory. Each of these is separated into Tasks to Train and Task Trained. In the Tasks to Train tab, you can see what tasks the soldier is scheduled to train on. In the Task Train tab, you can see what task has been completed. Roll-up reports are available for your unit and all subordinate units by selecting the unit under Unit Manager. Hover over Unit Manager, Subordinate Unit, and then click on the unit you want to view. By using the Unit Manager tab, higher echelon units can view any of their subordinate units' training information. Here, leaders can access any of the training information under the respective tabs. An important note here is that in the upper left corner is the unit name that you logged into, and the second name in the subordinate unit that the data belongs to. The tabs across the top of the page are for the unit signed into, and the information in the middle are for the subordinate unit. Click on the tab for the information you want to view. In the APFT tab, you can view the names of soldiers that fall into each category. In the Mandatory tab, you can view a roll-up of the subordinate unit status on each mandatory task. In the Training Schedule tab, you can view the training schedule list, which has hyperlinks to the status and details of which training period. I know I've given you a lot of information in a short amount of time. I hope you now have a better understanding on how DTMS can be an important training management tool for you and your unit. For additional information on the Digital Training Management System, you can go to Army Training Network DTMS